Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we're diving into one of the most chilling and suspenseful storylines ever to unfold on General Hospital. At the center of it all is Cyrus Renault, the puppet master behind a series of mysterious deaths and near misses at General Hospital. With so many questions swirling, who's next, what drives Cyrus, and how long can his reign of terror last, we're here to dissect every detail and piece together the puzzle. Let's get into it. Is Michael Corinthos the next victim? Michael Corinthos is no stranger to danger, but his name being linked to Cyrus Renault's deadly schemes has fans on edge. Rumors suggest that Michael's departure from General Hospital in early 2025 might coincide with a dramatic exit tied directly to Cyrus's actions. Could Michael, a beloved character and integral part of the Corinthos dynasty, meet his end at the hands of this calculating villain? Michael's deep ties to the hospital and his family's turbulent history with Cyrus make him an obvious target. Sonny Corinthos and Cyrus have clashed in the past, and Michael's potential involvement could be an extension of that old feud. However, there's also speculation that Cyrus might have a more personal reason for targeting Michael, something that has yet to surface. If Cyrus does go after Michael, the fallout will be catastrophic. Not only would his death devastate the Corinthos family, but it would also send shockwaves through the entire community. Fans are already bracing themselves for a heart-wrenching goodbye, but the bigger question is, can Michael outmaneuver Cyrus, or will he become the villain's final victim before justice is served? Felicia and Elizabeth, the next targets? The potential for Felicia Scorpio and Elizabeth Weber to fall into Cyrus's crosshairs has viewers holding their breath. Felicia, known for her fearlessness and knack for uncovering the truth, could easily become a liability for Cyrus. Her determination to connect the dots and expose him might make her a prime candidate for retaliation. Felicia's role in the community has long been that of a protector, someone willing to put herself in harm's way for the greater good. However, this very bravery could also be her downfall. If Cyrus senses that she's getting too close to uncovering his secrets, will he strike before she can reveal the truth? Elizabeth Weber's situation is equally precarious. As a nurse at General Hospital, Elizabeth has unwittingly found herself entangled in the chaos caused by Cyrus's actions. Her proximity to the victims and access to critical information make her a potential obstacle for Cyrus. Could her dedication to saving lives put her in harm's way? Both women represent a threat to Cyrus's plans, but they also symbolize the resilience of Port Charles. If they do become targets, will they outwit Cyrus, or will their pursuit of justice come at a devastating cost? Dex Heller, a shocking turn of events. Dex Heller's death was a turning point in the escalating chaos at General Hospital. What started as a seemingly minor injury, a stab wound from an attack at Rice Plaza, quickly spiraled into something far more sinister. Dex, a rising figure in Port Charles, was expected to recover in time for the holidays. Instead, he suffered a sudden and fatal heart attack, mirroring the tragic fate of Sam McCall. The eerie parallels between Dex and Sam's deaths are impossible to ignore. Both were recovering well after their initial treatments, only to die under mysterious circumstances. The discovery that Cyrus Renault was present at the hospital during both incidents has led many to believe that he orchestrated Dex's demise. Rumors suggest that Cyrus may have poisoned Dex, ensuring that he couldn't reveal any damning information. Dex's death is especially chilling because it highlights the lengths Cyrus will go to eliminate perceived threats. His ability to manipulate circumstances and create the illusion of natural causes underscores just how dangerous he is. Did Dex leave behind any clues about what he knew, and if so, will someone uncover them before Cyrus strikes again? Sam McCall's tragic passing. Sam McCall's death sent shockwaves through Port Charles, leaving friends and family reeling from the loss. Her passing was all the more devastating because it came after a successful liver donation surgery, during which Sam selflessly helped Lulu Spencer. Her recovery was progressing smoothly until she suffered an unexpected heart attack, an event initially dismissed as a tragic medication error. The truth, however, is far more sinister. Evidence has surfaced suggesting that Cyrus Renault tampered with Sam's injecting it with digitalis to induce the fatal heart attack. This deliberate act of murder wasn't just a cold-blooded crime, it was a calculated move to send a message to anyone who might challenge Cyrus's control over General Hospital. Sam's death raises critical questions about the hospital's vulnerabilities. How was Cyrus able to gain access to her room unnoticed? And why did he choose Sam as a target in the first place? Was it purely an opportunity, or was there something more personal driving his actions? As the investigation unfolds, the residents of Port Charles are left wondering if Sam's death will be the key to unraveling Cyrus's larger plan or just another tragedy in his long list of crimes. Lulu Spencer's brush with death before Sam and Dex. There was Lulu Spencer, whose life hung in the balance after her ventilator mysteriously powered down. The incident, officially attributed to an equipment malfunction, has since been viewed in a much darker light. Many now believe that this was Cyrus Renault's first attempt to exert control over General Hospital through fear and sabotage. Lulu's near-death experience serves as a grim warning of what's to come. If Cyrus was behind the ventilator failure, it means his plans have been in motion for far longer than anyone realized. Lulu's case also underscores the vulnerabilities within the hospital system's weaknesses that Cyrus has exploited to deadly effect. For Lulu's family and friends, her close call is a painful reminder of just how fragile life can be. For the people of Port Charles, it's a wake-up call that no one is truly safe as long as Cyrus remains at large. Cyrus Renault's sinister reign at the center of this deadly chaos is Cyrus Renault, a man whose cunning and ruthlessness know no bounds. His ability to manipulate people and circumstances has allowed him to operate undetected for far too long. From sabotaging medical equipment to tampering with 4 lines, Cyrus has turned General Hospital into his personal playground of terror. What drives Cyrus to commit these heinous acts? Some believe his motivations stem from a deep-seated desire for power and control, while others suspect a more personal vendetta. Regardless of his reasons, one thing is clear: Cyrus is willing to go to any lengths to achieve his goals, even if it means leaving a trail of bodies in his wake. But every villain has a weakness. As Cyrus's web of lies grows more tangled, the chances of him making a critical mistake increase. Will someone in Port Charles uncover the truth before it's too late, or will Cyrus continue to evade justice? What's next for General Hospital? The stakes have never been higher at General Hospital. With Michael Corinthos potentially in danger, Felicia Scorpio and Elizabeth Weber at risk, and the lingering questions surrounding the deaths of Sam McCall and Dex Heller, the future of Port Charles hangs in the balance. Will the residents of Port Charles band together to stop Cyrus, or will his reign of terror claim even more lives? As the tension builds, fans are left wondering how this gripping storyline will play out and whether justice will prevail. Next, we're diving deep into one of General Hospital's most intriguing mysteries. The drama surrounding the Cassadines, Ava Jerome, and the missing divorce settlement has fans buzzing. Who took Windermere, and why? Could Valentine Cassadine be the mastermind behind it all? Join me as we unravel this thrilling plot, exploring every twist, clue, and shocking revelation. Let's get into it. Is it all about process of elimination? When it comes to solving the mystery of Ava Jerome's missing divorce settlement, logic and elimination seem to hold the key. With Nicholas Cassadine behind bars and his influence greatly diminished, it's unlikely he orchestrated the seizure of Ava's assets. Nicholas's known heir, baby ace Prince Cassadine, is far too young to be involved in any schemes, leaving no viable reason for Nicholas to reclaim Windermere or the island. The Cassadine family's dwindling numbers point to one person who could be responsible: Valentine Cassadine. Valentine's financial transactions in Zurich, as uncovered by Damian Spinelli, align suspiciously well with the timing of Ava's loss. These movements suggest that Valentine has been strategically funneling funds, potentially draining Ava's accounts to support his own covert operations. With no other Cassadines remaining who have both the motive and capability, it's hard to ignore the possibility that Valentine is the mastermind behind this elaborate scheme. But will Ava or anyone else piece it together? It's a puzzle that seems solvable, yet the emotional weight of betrayal might blind her to the obvious. Can Damian Spinelli, Jason Morgan, or Anna Devane put the final nail in Valentine's coffin and expose the truth? What about Nicholas's role? Nicholas Cassadine's involvement in this mystery seems improbable, especially given his current circumstances. From his prison cell, Nicholas has neither the resources nor the connections to orchestrate such a complex operation. His one remaining concern would logically be his son, Ace, rather than reclaiming an estate or funds he relinquished during the divorce settlement with Ava. Nicholas has always been portrayed as a man of legacy and family pride. However, his incarceration has stripped him of much of the power he once wielded. If Nicholas were involved, it would need to be through an external ally, an ally that doesn't seem to exist. The situation points to Valentine taking advantage of Nicholas's weakened state to consolidate his own position. This leads us to question, could Nicholas be aware of what's happening from prison, and if so, might he have a plan to retaliate against Valentine once he regains his freedom? Or is Nicholas merely a pawn in a much larger Cassadine game? Valentine's Zurich connection. The clue that might unravel everything is Damian Spinelli's discovery of a major financial transaction tied to Valentine in Zurich. This discovery adds weight to the theory that Valentine not only took Ava's settlement but also used those funds to finance his time on the run with Charlotte Cassadine. With his assets frozen by the Courtemains and limited access to cash, Valentine's desperation makes this theory all the more plausible. Zurich is a well-known hub for secretive financial dealings, making it the perfect place for Valentine to move money without attracting attention. But why would he target Ava's settlement specifically? Could it be that Valentine sees Windermere as more than just a piece of property? The estate represents the Cassadine legacy, a legacy he's fought for and lost repeatedly. By reclaiming Windermere, Valentine may be trying to rewrite history and stake his claim once again. The financial transaction, however, raises more questions than it answers. Was this a one-time move to stabilize his finances, or part of a larger scheme? If Valentine drained Ava's accounts, what else might he be plotting, and who else could be at risk? Lulu Spencer's break-in and the hidden clue. One of the more intriguing developments in this saga came when Lulu Spencer broke into Windermere in search of a clue to Charlotte Cassadine's whereabouts. What she found, a box of childhood keepsakes belonging to Charlotte, was both surprising and suspicious. If Charlotte and Valentine had been living at Windermere in secret, why leave behind such a personal item? Could this be a deliberate breadcrumb left by Valentine to mislead anyone pursuing him? Lulu's discovery raises further questions about the timeline. When exactly did Valentine and Charlotte occupy Windermere, and why did they leave so suddenly? If they had been there undetected for a significant period, what else might they have hidden? This detail adds a layer of mystery, suggesting that Windermere holds secrets far beyond Ava's lost settlement. And what of Lulu's motives? Desperate to bring Charlotte home, Lulu's actions reflect her fierce maternal instincts. But in her quest for answers, has she unintentionally stumbled into a deeper conspiracy? Ava Jerome's missing settlement. Ava Jerome's divorce from Nicholas Cassadine was messy, but her settlement, which included Windermere and its island, was supposed to mark the end of their turbulent relationship. Instead, the settlement has become a new battleground, with Ava left blindsided by its sudden disappearance. Who would want to take away something she fought so hard to secure, and why? Ava's frustration is palpable. Losing Windermere isn't just about the financial blow, it's about the principle. The estate was her way of reclaiming power after years of manipulation by Nicholas. To see it ripped away once more feels like a cruel twist of fate. But Ava isn't one to back down from a fight. If she suspects Valentine is behind this, she won't rest until she exposes him and takes back what's hers. Her connection to Jason Morgan and Anna Devane could prove crucial. Both have the resources and the motivation to dig deeper into Valentine's activities. The question is, will Ava be willing to trust them enough to let them help, or will her pride lead her down a more dangerous path? The Cassadine legacy at stake. At its core, this drama isn't just about property or money, it's about the Cassadine legacy. For generations, the Cassadines have fought over Windermere, the island, and their family's vast wealth. The rivalry between Valentine and Nicholas is just the latest chapter in a saga of betrayal, revenge, and ambition. Valentine's claim to the Cassadine fortune was complicated by the revelation that he isn't Nico's Cassadine's son but rather the child of Victor and Helena Cassadine. This twist reshaped the dynamics within the family, leaving Nicholas as the rightful heir. However, Valentine has never been one to accept defeat easily. Reclaiming Windermere could be his way of asserting his place in the Cassadine hierarchy, even if it means crossing ethical and legal lines. The stakes couldn't be higher. For Valentine, this isn't just about survival, it's about rewriting his own narrative and reclaiming the legacy he believes is his birthright. For Ava, it's about justice and holding the Cassadines accountable for their never-ending schemes. And for the rest of Port Charles, it's a reminder that the Cassadines' drama always spills over into their lives. Final thoughts as the mystery unfolds. One thing is certain, the battle over Windermere and Ava's divorce settlement is far from over. Whether Valentine Cassadine is the true culprit or another twist lies ahead, the stakes continue to rise. Will Ava uncover the truth and reclaim her power? Can Nicholas find a way to restore his family's honor from behind bars? And will Damien Spinelli's investigation reveal the full extent of Valentine's schemes? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Do you think Valentine is guilty, or is someone else pulling the strings? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on General Hospital. This is a storyline you won't want to miss.